Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. This is Ethan Van Sciver. I'm a comic book artist and a Star Wars fan. I just saw Star Wars The Last Jedi fairly recently, and one of the breakout characters from that movie, Rose Tico. Now, friend of the channel Mark Waid, comic book writer who was interviewed, had this to say about Rose Tico recently. Rose Tico is my favorite character in forever. Just the thought that her existence unapologetically gives literally millions of young Asian girls a Star Wars hero they can recognize makes me happier than I've been in a long time. Mark Waid said this on Christmas Eve when everyone's happy, so imagine what a gift Rose Tico was for Mark Waid and for millions and millions of literally young Asian girls. So in this spirit, I have gone out and I have purchased every Rose Tico toy that was available at Target. I'd like to review those toys now. I'm going to open them. We're going to unbox every toy that I could find at Target about Rose Tico. And I'll tell you which ones that you should get if you're in the market for a Star Wars Rose Tico toy. Action figures. I even found a Hot Wheel. This is very exciting. Okay. I'm unapologetically thrilled to present to you these toys. And here it is, your first look at the Rose Tico Hot Wheels character car. And it kind of looks like her. Kind of does. Yeah. So the character Rose is played by Kelly Marie Tran in episode 8. And on the back, we can get some details about this car that really is true to character. I can't believe it. Despite not being on the front lines, this tenacious off-road buggy serves as an integral part in the fight against the First Order. As a member of the Starfighter support crew, Rose's laser-like focus makes her the ultimate asset to the team. This tough and self-reliant vehicle knows no bounds and can easily handle whatever off-road terrain comes her way. Outfitted in the signature support crew suit, Rose's accessories can be found along the sides, front, rear of the vehicle's body. Really? We'll find out about that. After spending her childhood dreaming of the day she could take on the First Order, the time has finally come. Now, you could have gotten this, or look at this. These are your other choices. That's Kylo Ren's fake Batmobile. How is that BB-9-8? Is that BB-8's car? What's BB-9-8? Yoda's car is funky, dude. That is funky. That also looks like Yoda. First Order Stormtrooper. Nice car. And then basically a repainted Batmobile for Darth Vader. Shameful. All right, let's open up. All right. Whoa. I like when there are things inside here. Star Wars Hot Wheel character cars. Oh, there are lots of them. There's a Jango Fett, a Wicket W. Warwick Dune Buggy, Jabba the Hutt's tank, Boba Fett's drag racer. I never really thought about Hot Wheels in Star Wars. Oh, and coming soon, a Wampa and an IG-88 car. Over here we have more Jedi training. Yeah, looks nice. Dodge Challenger there. Poe Dameron has a car. Finn. Luke Skywalker's car is pretty funky. Oh no, there's BB-8's car. So yeah, I don't know what BB-9A is. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. Chewbacca's got a nice pickup truck. Yeah, it looks like the truck from Jeepers Creepers, actually. That's kind of spooky. Snoke has a car. Captain Phasma, Stormtrooper, and Executioner. Slightly different models here. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Cheers to Hot Wheels. They're doing a great job. And like I said, I mean, I don't think they could have done a better job designing a car for Rose Tico. It is stumpy and miserable looking, and it probably goes like that when it's on the screen. I don't want it, and don't know why it's here. Can it jazz pretty well? I don't see what it was talking about. What do you mean it has her accessories on it? Where? Oh, like this? Are these her accessories. Very nice. Hey, can it drive and real fast and then basically stop another more heroic character from a self-sacrifice that could save the galaxy? Zoom. Thanks, Rose Tico. And now we've got this tiny little Rose Tico action figure. Look how cute that is. Yeah. This is 1-to-1 scale, by the way. We flip it over to the back, and we can see that it talks. Force link activated. I think you need to have another thing to hear what Rose Tico has to say. And it goes on your arm or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Wear force link to activate sounds. Now we look at the figure, and it looks nice in the package. She's cheerful as usual on the packaging. Look at that. That's her come hither look. Yeah. Yeah, come over here so I can cut them off. That's that look on her face right there. Warning. Small parts. Oh, if only that were true. Her part was actually rather large in the movie. Quite a distraction. Let's open this up. Ooh, I love this. I'm telling you, these booklets kill me. Yeah, so you're going to wear a web shooter on your arm, and then you're going to grab Rose Tico in a chokehold and squeeze her tight, and I don't know, and then press a button on the web shooter, and she's going to say something entrancing, something likable. Let me see this little figure. Yeah. Oh, she's got a nice rifle. I mean, the one thing that you can say about these toys, I mean, Hasbro, what the hell? Hasbro really is great with the detail here. So here's our chunky little midget with a scowl. She's got a nice hunch on her back and a very strange haircut. And she has a rifle. Yeah. Very nice. She's not very posable. She's posable like the original Star Wars figures. In fact, honestly, I made a joke about her being 1-to-1 scale. I mean, she is a very, very small person. But in fact, I think this is scaled to the original action figures. So if you did have the Kenner action figures, you could stand little Rose Tico. Yoda would come up to about here on her, the original Yoda, and that's about right, I think. Very, very nice. She's got a logo on her jacket pocket, which is meant to look like alien kind of writing, but actually it is a subliminal message. If you look at it in the mirror, it says end, E-N-D. She is and represents the end of the Star Wars franchise. Very deliberate. And then there's this microscopic sonic screwdriver in here. It's tape. You will lose this immediately. Yeah. This is basically something that will end up in your vacuum cleaner bag if you vacuum, which we do frequently. Let me put this in here. Will this fit in your hand? Rose, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me, Rose. Just put this in your hand for me. All right, very nice. Yeah. Where is this going? You don't want to know. Now for the big spenders, we have the Star Wars The Black Series Rose Tico larger action figure. Resistance Tech Rose. She's got a nice smile on her face here. Just like the action figure, where she's looking at you as if you've just told her your name is humongous. And this is number 55 in a series. So there are 54 more of these if you are collecting them. I only bought Rose Tico. She was the only figure that I was interested in from this line. Let's bust this open. And let's see how this is here. Is there any insert? There's no insert. How can there be no insert in here? Is it behind the... No. No, there's no... This box is empty. We get no details. We get no checklist. Rose Tico, as you can see, is not held down by rubber bands or anything. That would represent the patriarchy. She is free to come on out of the box. If you look closer, you can see that I was right. This in the mirror does spell end, E-N-D. She is the end of the franchise. Boy, is that hair weird. I don't understand how they did that with the forehead there. They did make the front of her hair look, or her head look really, really tall. Now, this action figure has a lot more mobility to it. It is, yeah. Wow, even the feet. This is great. Oh my gosh, the feet swivel. These are ooh, double jointed knees. All right, I'm not hating on this Rose Tico toy. I am not hating on it. Pretty good. So there she is. I accidentally put her in the shape of a swastika. That was not intentional. And we've got the same rifle, but larger right here. So she can cheerfully fight for the resistance. Yeah. Okay. And we have a slightly larger sonic screwdriver. And again, it's taped down. It's taped down in the packaging really, really good. You have to find the edge of the tape, and you have to kind of pick at it like that. Yeah. Come off entirely. This is a lot of work for a pretty useless accessory. Oh, look, it is pinned down, so it bent on the way out. We'll try to fix that. And put this in her hand. And yeah, I mean, there we go. We've got a nice Rose Tico. Oh boy. Yeah. I gotta try to put her back together again. She's hinged like crazy. So a lot of points of articulation on this action figure. The likeness is pretty good. She's got the same, if you look close, she's got a miserable look on her face. Less so though. I sense some laugh lines under the eyes. Give her a little bit more charm than maybe her other action figure. For comparison in size, this one looks a little more grouchy. This one is still grouchy, but she thought of a joke, that's her cracking up at the joke. Let's see, in her pocket, she's got some stuff, some gears. Let's investigate, by the way. Yeah, did you see that? I mean, that's it. That's what they did. They took the stuff inside of her pocket and they put it on the side of this car. And on the other side of the car, we have whatever this is. And that's why Hot Wheels is awesome. I have the perfect, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I have the perfect place for this. Okay, so this is our guest bathroom. If you have to relieve yourself while you're visiting the Van Skywers, you will probably be coming in here. And I have affixed Rose Tico to the door so that when you close it, you are going to have to struggle while she scowls at you. And I'm not sure if that will be helpful or not, but I think that's where she's going to stay.